Relax. It's too late for all that drama right now. Anyways, what up, fam? GC Ganja popping in on that ass. My dog was just set tripping right now. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but I mean, hold it down. But damn, you know. Anyways, we got two blunts, man. I got the God's gift wrapped up, ready to go. It's like 2 a.m. right now. You guys know I'm good for the late night sessions. Whatever time it is where you're from, drop it below. Let me know. Other than that, though, just big chilling going on right now. I was in the house, man, just watching TV. What else do you do at this time? I mean, I guess I could be more productive, but like just a whole lot of mellow shit going on. But somebody's bumping right now. Some like sounds like some old like 1950s type of music. But hey, man, let's spark some weed up. What the fuck are you guys up to, man? Your boy is not doing shit right now, other than this weed I'm burning up right now. I was just on my channel reading comments and shit, responding to you guys. Hey, if I'm a little late with the response when you guys drop comments, forgive me, man. It's not like that. I'm not forgetting about you guys. I just kind of like get to it when I get to it. You know what I mean? So if you guys drop comments, don't mind me if I'm a little late, but I will respond. I'm good for that. But hell yeah, man. Smoking this God's gift. Oh, all you guys had a dope day, man. If it's early where you're at, I hope you have a good day. For me, it's back to business tomorrow morning. Gotta go to work. Uh, I was just thinking today, man, like, like how do you guys handle people that you don't like? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's always gonna be somebody that just rubs you the wrong way, or there's people that kind of just like turn you off, like as far as like personals and shit. And there's people that cross you. There's people that say stupid shit, or there's always something is basically what I'm trying to say. But I want to know, like, how do you guys handle people that you don't like? You know, um, and there's a variety of ways people handle their shit. There's people that are like confrontational, passive aggressive, people that are just like pacifists, some people that just are pushovers, or that are like weaklings, you know what I mean? They get punked and shit. But me, when I don't like somebody, man, like, I kind of make it obvious, you know what I mean? Like, I don't go out of my way to be rude or nothing like that, fam. Because I'm not like a harsh individual, I'm very relaxed and laid back, you know what I mean? It takes a lot well, it don't take a lot, but I don't just walk around like not liking people. Like, oh, I don't like this person, man. Oh yeah, you're cool, but I don't like that person. I don't do that. I kind of give everybody a chance. I try to, at least. But when I don't like somebody, you can kind of tell, because I'll, like, either be real short, or like, like, and this is like, I'm kind of speaking like in, like, at work or somewhere where you see the same people, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, you can't just really see a random person and then not like them because you don't fucking know them, you know what I mean? But I mean, that's kind of like not true either, because, like, say somebody cuts you off while you're driving and shit, you're gonna be like, man, fuck you. Hey, road rage gets real, fam. Road rage is like a whole nother ball game. But yeah, like, you can instantaneously not like somebody, for whatever reason. But for me, like, I kind of make it obvious. I'm a confrontational person. I'm not very like aggressive or anything, but if I sense an issue, I'll call it out. You know what I mean? And my cutoff game is deadly. Like, You know, I've had close bonds with people that I just don't fuck with no more. You know what I mean? For a variety of reasons. You know, I don't even want to get into it all like that. You know, we'll be here all night. But like, you know, just falling out with friends and shit. You know, it happens. You know, like you live life, you meet people. People are cool for like a convenient time. You know, and like it's kind of like up to you whether or not you want to continue bonds or you want to kind of just like cut ties with people. You know what I'm saying? Because you outgrow people. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta like be selfish with your time and focus on what the fuck you got going on. And like, you know, hanging out and kicking it and all that shit could wait, you know? Unless it's like immediate family. And I mean, don't get me wrong, friends can be family just as well, but you know, like for me, like I did my little share of, you know, partying and hanging out and shit like that, you know. But I always wanted to get my shit like established and like build a foundation for myself and get my house going, my family going, you know. So like, you know, when it came to hanging out with close friends of mine, you know, it just kind of got, you know, either burnt out or sometimes you don't click with people like you used to. You know what I'm saying? And it's different for everybody. Like I'm kind of just speaking on my own personal experiences, my own, you know, like friendships that I've had with people, my own like family members, you know what I mean? And yeah, man, like you kind of just like you start to move a little bit different, you know, like you kind of get, for me it was like I got tired of the same rhythm, of the same vibes, you know, like don't get me wrong, like I don't want you guys to misunderstand, like when you got a good bond with somebody, whether or not you kind of like stop talking for a while or stop kicking it for a while and then you link up again like whenever like later, you should always still have that same like, you know, like energy, you know, that same vibe going on with that person, you know. But when it comes to people you don't like, you know, it's either like like if it's a family member or a close friend or somebody you see on the regular, you know, it could be a challenge, you know what I mean? Like trying to be around somebody you don't really care for, you know, but if it's somebody you don't care about, I mean, it's like, who gives a fuck, you know? Nobody really cares, you know? But I was just curious, man, because like I could be kind of like a cold dude. I've been told so, you know, like I don't think so, but I've been told so. So I guess whatever. But like I have a very low tolerance for like bullshit. You know, if somebody comes at me sideways, I take that very personally because like I'm the kind of person I approach you with like, you know, respect and you know, I kind of like watch what I say. I don't try to offend people and shit or like even like, and this is speaking like on friends and family, if you're inconsistent or you know like I'm not a priority in your life, you're not going to be one in mine, you know what I'm saying? Like I believe in giving the same energy that you receive, you know what I'm saying? As far as like, you know, relationships go, you know, I'm not going to be the one that's going to be always going out of my way or checking in on you and shit. You know, if like my wife said it pretty good, she's like, if you're not a priority in my life, then you're not a priority in mine, you know? Because it's a trip, fam. Like, some of us are blessed with, you know, helpful people in our lives. And some of us are not. Some of us gotta, like, do everything on our own, and we can't depend on nobody, man. And, you know, we all know people that got that family that'll fucking spoil them and take care of them. They really don't got no problems because their family always got their back, you know? Somebody got their back. But then you get people like, you know, me or you or whoever just had to like really accumulate everything on your own and kind of get your own shit going, you know, like with no assistance, no motivation, you know. Because I come from a neighborhood where everybody was just kind of like kicking it always, hanging out, not doing shit, you know, like, and it was kind of the like depressing but motivating at the same time because it's like I always knew like I don't want to be stuck here and doing this shit that these people are just, it's like, you know, it's almost like frozen in time. Like people are just like they're always doing the same shit. And I feel like I'm just jumping from different points I'm trying to make, man, and you gotta like just don't mind me because I'm over here just feeling the vibes, man. This God's gift, man. It's really a gift. What could I say? I'm feeling great, feeling good, but yeah, man, like, you know, growing up, it was always just me and my mom, man. Me and my mom. Dad was never there. He was there for 5 minutes, but that dude has been out the picture. I mean, it's like, that could really damage some people, you know? Some people are weak like that, like, because they don't have, like, either their mother or their father in their lives. It's almost like it's a disability or something, you know? Like, some people take that shit and they feel like they can't really function in life because there's this void, you know? And for me, it's a trip because growing up, like, yeah, I felt like that for a little while when I was young, like, because my dad, you know, he had his own family going on somewhere else, you know, he had, you know, kids with this other chick, and then she already had a kid when he got with her, so, you know, and then my dad was always good for, like, making money, you know. He used to do, like, marble and granite and shit. I don't know if he still does that or not. I ain't talked to that dude in a long time, but, you know, marble, granite, countertops and shit, you know, working in these big fancy houses and shit, you know. But, yeah, man, like, I never let that hinder me, though. You know, it was always just kind of like, all right, for sure. Like, you know, I'm going to get older one day. I'm going to be doing my own thing. And then you're going to be wondering what the fuck I'm up to with him, you know? And he's tried to reach out to me before, you know, on a few occasions, you know? But for me, it's always been kind of like awkward, you know, because I'm not a kid no more, you know? It's so much time has gone by, and it's like, dude is like a stranger to me, you know? It's kind of like having a family member. You go to like a family reunion and you meet family members that you don't really know. You're just like, oh, hey, you know, it's kind of like that, you know? Like, he's my dad, don't get me wrong. I get that. But the dude is a straight stranger to me. And I know I'm gonna really, like, touch somebody out there who's kind of, like, in the same shoes as I am, you know? Like, dad wasn't there. Mom had to raise me. Had to become a man on my own, you know? Because my mother could never really, like, tell me how to be a man, but she would tell me what a good man was, you know what I mean? And she would kind of, like, guide me in subjects as far as, like, how to treat women, you know, how to be selfless and take care of, like, people that, you know, mean a lot to me, you know what I'm saying? And she just, you know, she really guided me, you know, to be the type of man that I am today. And for that, I'm grateful, you know, because I know people, you know, I know people that don't have a parent in their life, and it's like holding them back in some kind of weird way. Like, they just seem like broken, you know. Me, you could see, like, if you knew me, you would be like, oh shit, my dude don't even trip that his dad wasn't there. You know what I mean? Like, I could care less. You know, there's situations in life where he could have helped financially, you know, of course. But other than that, man, like, I didn't really need him. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because, like, my dad, like, after he had me, I'm his only son, and he has 5 girls with his lady today. And he's always like try to have another dude, like another boy. and he could never do it. And me, like, I have a child. My first child is a boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have a son, and I feel like God blesses men with a son that he knows is gonna, like, like, what I'm trying to say is, like, God is gonna give a good man a son to raise him to be a good man. You know what I mean? Because I have a lot of friends that are like, a few friends I'll say that are kind of like dogs and have always been like, you know, womanizers, if you will. And they all got girls. It's almost like karma or something. But yeah, man, just, it's all good, man. To anybody out there whose father is not there, it's gonna be all right. And if you ain't grown by now and you know that shit, like, you're gonna learn. Like, you know what I mean? You can't let that shit hinder you. You know what I mean? You gotta just do better. You gotta be better. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, it's kind of quiet tonight. I don't hear shit out here. Like, there's not a voice. There's not a car going by. There's not a bird. There's not a cricket out here, man. It's just dead silence. I'm kind of talking low, but I feel like I'm still talking super loud. It's that quiet. But to be honest with you guys, like, this is like my favorite thing about the night vibes. I love how peaceful it is. It's just so relaxing to me, During the day, it's busy. There's noise, there's, the hot ass heat. Right now, it feels good out here, it's kind of cool. There's not much of a wind going on, but I'll take it. I was going through my comments, man, and I get a lot of love from you guys, and I really appreciate that. So I want to say thank you, and I want to shout out all the new subs, man. To anybody that's just joined me or, just watching this video for the first time, welcome. Thank you for vibing with me. I hope you got something to smoke along with. If you're not smoking, I hope you're eating something good, or you're fucking drinking something good, or just relaxing, just enjoying the day, And that's why I come around, that's why I do these videos, man, just to vibe with you guys, like, all over the map. I think it's dope when I'm talking to somebody from, like, Europe or Canada or wherever, It's all about the fellowship for me. And it's kind of funny because, like, as I'm getting older, I'm becoming much more of, like, a private person. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not really out there kicking it with everybody. I'm a very friendly person, though. Like, at work, I'm a social butterfly, I like to talk to people, to mingle with people. I'm very confident in, like, myself and speaking. Like, I feel like I can hold down a conversation with anybody, Um, but at the same time, when it comes to my personal time, I don't like to be bothered. I really don't, man. I feel like the best company I have is my son and my wife and myself. Like, if it's just me, like, right now, you would think I would probably be, like, bored or something, But never. I'm always just enjoying it, And I love that I could come on here and just talk to you guys about whatever, whatever's on my mind, whatever, And I appreciate all the ears out there, all the eyes watching. I appreciate you guys taking your time, out of your day to just chill out, hang out with your boy. I know I'm not the most entertaining dude in the world, but, I try to just give you guys something to, like, mellow out to, you know? I feel like I'm good for that at the most, you know? And there's some people out there that watch my videos and they, you know, want to make negative comments and shit. And that's cool too. Because at the end of the day, you're still watching me. And you still took the time to sit there and write some shit. So at the end of the day, yeah, all that. But yeah, you know, you can't win all of them, bro. You can't do that. I get a lot of love and then I get some negativity. They just go hand in hand, you know. Gotta bless the hate. I like that. Shout out, man. Thanks for joining me. And I feel that, man. There's a lot of haters out there, man. I like to see people do good. I like to see people prosper. I like to see people, you know, get blessed, man. And I'm never the person that's like, you know, hating, you know, like, you know, I have my moments where I'm like, dang, you know, it would be nice. You know, I wish that would happen to me, or I wish I had that, you know. But that's just like a brief thought, because at the end of the day, like, you know, like I have everything I need, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm good over here. And it's all about that, you know, happiness within yourself and what you have, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we could sit there and watch all these videos, these TikToks, people doing big things, you know, all these IG pictures, people living fancy, doing big shit. Yeah, it looks nice, you know, but you can't sit there and just be like, damn. You can't sit there and just envy, you know what I mean? Because that's not gonna do shit for you, you know? Just let that motivate you, you know? Because we could, all the shit you watch, all the shit you look at, we could do, you know? You could do it. You just gotta put your mind to it, get those funds together, you know? Because all that shit costs money, you know? So that's one thing about social media, man. Like, it could put people in a funk because, like, you got somebody sitting there watching people do all this shit, and then it makes them feel like they're not doing nothing in their life. And then it's like, oh, I'm not happy until I get to that point, you know? And it's like, that's false. That's like false motivation right there. Because it's like, did you really want it until you saw it? You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, I always, like, prayed, I just want to be happy, and I want to live comfortable, and I want to be healthy, and, you know, I want to have a family, and that's what I got. You know what I mean? And I'm happy with it, you know? I mean, I still got goals. I still got things that I strive for, you know, but I don't let it, like, put me in a funk, you know? I don't watch these celebrities on TV and just be like, man, I wish my life was like theirs. Because when you really look into it, when you really think about it, these celebrities go through some crazy shit, you know? Like, imagine having all this money and all this popularity. Imagine how people treat you, you know? Imagine how fake people are, you know? Because I could tell the fake person real quick. I feel like I'm a pretty good judge of character, you know? But imagine being like a public figure and having all these people coming at you trying to be nice to you, kissing your ass, and you just could never really tell like the real ones from the ones that have like their own agenda, you know? But shit, at the same time, I wouldn't mind being famous. It's all a mental thing, man. Like, money and fame could fuck people up. That's real life. I mean, anything could mess us up, though. Weed could fuck people up, you know, as crazy as that sounds and how dumb that sounds. But, you know, like, you see, like, you ever read stories or see, like, reports on people that do dumb shit, and they claim it's because like they were smoking weed, and it's like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, yeah, I'm just saying, like, shit, like eating food could fuck people up. You know, people get super obese. Like, I could never sit there and like, I don't want to say too much because, you know, everybody has their own issues. But me personally, I could never sit here and just eat and eat and eat and eat and eat and gain all this weight to where I can't move anymore, you know? But that's just me. We all have our weaknesses, you know? But you guys know where I'm going with this. I'm high as a kite, and you expect me to just sit here and just talk about weed. Like, I'm talking about whatever just comes to my fucking mind at this point. But on that note, yeah, man, I'm gonna just go in the house and just vibe out, you know, for the rest of the night. I mean, it's pretty late already, so I should probably be, you know, catching some Z's, but that's always a struggle because I'm such a late night person, you know? But to everybody watching this video, to the one that I got right now vibing with me that's dropping these comments, I appreciate you, fam. And to the people that are gonna catch this video, that are gonna catch this video later, cheers. You know, sorry we couldn't, you know, mingle live right now, but it's better, you know, to have you guys later than never. So I ain't even tripping. So on that note, man, I'm gonna go ahead and head out too. Shout out to you, and shout out to the rest of you guys, man. Peace and love. Keep smoking that dope shit, and just stay positive. You know, don't let people bother you, man. Peace.